Bonjour mon ami, I came to this very spot to share some ideas that I have that will provide you, I think, a lot of value. Because often artists are getting stuck because they are so focused only on the fast success and they're putting so much pressure on it, and this is in a way something, a method in which it will not work out, because art takes time. To expect success overnight is, I think, the wrong mindset that is putting a lot of pressure. Why we are here at this spot where I will share these ideas with you, these are just my ideas right now. Down in the description below you most likely find a link that will provide you much more value than my thoughts right now. But I nevertheless think it is important to rethink how some of the most successful artists that brought some of the most successful paintings forward, what a mindset that they have. This very spot here at which we are standing right behind me is the Asylum of Saint-Remy. This is the place where Van Gogh spent some of his most horrifying days. But nevertheless, even if these days were horrifying, he brought forward an outstanding painting, The Starry Night. And when we think about it, in which condition Van Gogh was back then, I think he only lived for a short time after this. But nevertheless, such outstanding art could be delivered no matter what his condition was. And I think this is something from which we all can learn. Because think about it, Van Gogh in his lifetime didn't sell any of his painting, I think, to one of his relatives for a price where you can just buy a chair. This was all. This is shocking because now his painting, his art is record-breaking at record-breaking prices. The work of Van Gogh is the very core of what it is to be a successful artist. Van Gogh produced over 2,000 paintings. Imagine how much this is it, and he didn't expect a success overnight. Of course he had hoped, but his main focus was on creating outstanding art, or what he was thinking is outstanding art, and he was proven right. It is the dedication behind it. Just think about how much we have achieved, so much, how many paintings we have made. Perhaps when it comes down, even when you are very productive, it is some 100 paintings, and nevertheless we are pressuring us into expect instant success. I think the dedication and the hard work is something that we can learn, that we can harvest from Van Gogh's success. Some of the artistic projects take time, and you can progress with time to more and more success. And of course many artists are losing their passions, their patience, and they are just losing out of its sight what it is all about. It is about the art, and when it's all about your love to your own talent, love for what you can create, you will never give up. When it's all about the success and the measuring of success, like in money, or perhaps when someone will just pat on your shoulder and say, oh, you are successful, then more likely when this is missing, you will give up. But when your only passion is art, there's no reason to give up, because you are always able to express it. Even when you are down, like Van Gogh was in life, when he was focusing on art, he was able to produce this magnificent work. And I think we should really rethink how we are approaching art. Of course there is rejection in art, and of course it hurts, but nevertheless we can measure the small successes and focus on them. Even when you are getting rejected, the person will tell you why he is rejecting you, and from this you can learn. This is a valuable lesson that can contribute to your art, and you can harvest it and use it. and also to think about, oh, I am too young or too old or too ill or whatever your excuses for art is. Rethink the situation of Van Gogh. He was really mental ill. He knew that his life that the days of his life are counted, but nevertheless he could focus on what was bringing him pleasure, the artistic expression. And when we are focused on the essential, we are more able to keep our passion upright, to motivate ourselves through the very core that is delivering always what we want, and it is delivering the artist if you allow it. So stop to think I am whatever your excuse is, and or perhaps one day, and all the stories that we can tell ourselves. I think it is very important to stop this not yet attitude and make a decision. It is not about pressuring you again into artistic work when it's almost not possible. It is about a decision and knowing, okay, right now I'm not able to execute my decision, but I have made the decision, and this is bringing the focus on what you are passionate about. This is allowing you, instead of thinking of some blockades or overthinking, to know you have made this decision, and you are just waiting for the right moment that the passion will find a way to express itself in the art that you are capable of. I think that it's important to sit down and write all the excuses that you are having why you are not progressing, and setting another list then what you are missing out, and then compare those both. And one day it will be too late, like perhaps it is for some artists, but for some artists like Van Gogh it was never too late. Even in this situation he created such outstanding art. I think this is something to think about. When my thoughts are not bringing you the value, just check out down below in the description. You will find a link that will deliver you much better methods and strategies, so check it out. Nevertheless, it is something to think about, and yeah, I will also think about it, because every artist is going through a phase where we are thinking there is no way forward, but there is always a way. I hope also that you will find a way to watch my next video. Until then, see you soon. Bye bye.